What's up, guys? Devil Dog Gamer here, and today we are taking our first steps in the Gazelle. That is right, the Gazelle is finally here for DCS, and damn is she a handful. This chopper feels like it's trying to kill me every little maneuver I do. So, the Gazelle at the moment comes with 4 hot wire-guided missiles, which you can control yourself, and I'll show you how you do that. Eventually, there's going to be a 20mm cannon, sniper teams in the back, Mistrals, which are air-to-air missiles, and just an assortment of other awesome stuff. This chopper is definitely really cool, very, very hard to fly. It is a handful. There is a special box you can tick to make it easier controls within the game, but I feel like that's just cheating. So anyways, we're going to hop inside the cockpit. This is the pilot seat. This is the gunner seat. Switch between both. We'll go ahead and show you how we work it. Okay, first we're going to go ahead and close the door. I got some targets set up downrange. I got some fun stuff. This just shows you what my controls are. It's very, very important. I'm going to say that right now. Very important. So we're going to go through the startup. We'll go through the steps of the startup, and we'll get it going. We'll get the weapon systems up and armed. So we're going to turn on the fuel pump, got batteries on. We're going to let this sit for 20 seconds. We got our targets down there. Just a mix of BTR-80s, MTLBs, T-55s, fun stuff like that. So we'll just let this sit for a little while. This is a gorgeous aircraft, though. Just insanely, insanely difficult to fly. I will probably crash this helicopter. I'm not going to lie. I probably will. It is a handful. All right, I think we're good. Yep, there we go. So we're hitting the starter. We're powering up here. We're going to let her spool up a little bit more. Do her thing. What's up, buddy? What's going on, my man? You wanna fly some choppers? My track IR is being difficult today, as usual. Alright, let's get the rotor brake off. So we're going to pull this thing all the way forward. Get the fuel flow going. This should kick over. Got to make sure the collector's all the way down. Alright, there we go. We got engine RPM going up. Rotors are spinning. Yep, there we go. This thing is a definite awesome scout helicopter. One of the cool things about it, it has an RWR. So now you have a radar warning receiver within a helicopter. Very, very cool. Has a lot of autopilot functions in it also, which can be a pain in the ass, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Okay, we're going to turn on the pitot heat, turn on our trim. The next thing we're going to turn on is the magnetic brakes. Super important. We also have here a sand filter installed in our aircraft. It is Nevada. We're going to kick on the sand filter. Alright, while that's spooling up, we're going to turn on our flares. This should be good to go. She's spooling pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and set our horizontal indicator, artificial horizon. Got to wait for it to stop bouncing. Turn on our position lights. Good, good, good. Next thing we need to do, and super important, gyro. We're going to run a test on it. Okay? And then we're going to turn it on. Takes a little while to get running. You do not want to fly until this thing is on. I swear to you, it's ridiculous. Alright, we're going to get on our autopilots on. Autopilots are on, everything's off. Red-wise, should be good. Just doing a quick double check. There are a few things we're going to do. Set this horizontal indicator, this nav ball. Got that. And we're going to set this altitude here. And I want it to alert me right about there. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to hop over to the gunner seat, get some of his stuff running, and turn on the TV monitor and start getting the cameras warmed up. You can hear this little sound. That is the camera warming up. We can't do anything until that's warmed up, so we're going to listen out for that. Everything should be good and running at this point in time. Nice spooled up, heated up. So we're still waiting for the gyros. Gyros are still aligning. We're pretty much good to go if you're feeling froggy. Gyros are good to go. Camera's still warming up. Alright, it takes about 3 minutes for the cameras. We're going to take off. This is the squirrely part. It feels like, because it has a lot of stability controls and autopilots, every maneuver you do, it feels like it wants to take it to the 100% mark. Not 10%. I mean, right now I'm barely touching my joystick, but it feels like it's all the way over to the left. I do this, and it feels like it wants to go here. Also, every time you turn, bank, pitch, it wants to auto level you. It's very, very tough to fly. I feel like I need to read a lot more of the documentation on it. Alright, the thing is, the torque on this thing, when increasing throttle, it makes you want to go to the left really hard, so it requires a lot of right rudder. Wow, that's probably the easiest takeoff I've ever had. So we're gonna nose her down just a little bit, give her a bit more collective. She's definitely a finicky bird. Very, very twitchy. I'm gonna bring her around on over to here. Oh, yep, see, that's what I'm talking about. There she goes. Already with that stuff. I'm not even telling her to go right. She wants to do that on her own. Alright, we're gonna increase our speed here. Get our collective going. And cut out the rudder. We don't need it anymore. We got some speed. Okay, I need to gain some altitude here to get over these power lines. So we're gonna pump up the collective pretty hard here. I want to make sure I got enough clearance as I pass over them. There we go. Yeah, see, as we take our bank, we're starting to lose vertical speed pretty quickly. So it's kind of important to watch vertical speed indicator. Alright, we're going to start slowing down and preparing for an attack here. I want to put us right between these buildings. So I'm going to lower the collective, pitch her just up just a tad to slow her down. But I don't want her to drop down too hard. This is a scout aircraft. It's not meant to get up and brawl. It's meant to stand off, hug the map of the earth and the terrain. Okay, see? So now she's slowing down. She wants to go left again for the torque. It's very rough. Okay, I want to stop her right about here. Let's get her a little bit more collective. A little more right rudder. Okay. A little more collective here. Alright, and we are going to turn on the auto hover, which puts us pointing that direction. But that's fine, we can take care of that. Without the auto hover, this position, this is going to be a multi-crew aircraft at some point in time. At the moment, though, it isn't. Okay, so we're good to go. So we're going to turn on the master arm switch. We're going to select pylon 1, and we're going to turn it back to manual mode. Now the next thing I want to do is slew this camera over to the target area and zoom it in onto our first target, which will be, looks like an MTLB. Perfect. Okay, now I want to slave the auto hover over to where the camera's turned, so now the auto hover will kind of orient itself to it. Now we got a little box there. Everything's a little bouncy because they simulated the head shake that you get with auto hover. So we're going to turn off, remove our safety switch. Now this is wire guided, so basically I can guide it in. I can change targets by pointing it wherever this reticle is pointing is where it's going. So we're going to go ahead and launch one of the HOTS and one away. Think of it as a tow. It's basically what it is. You can see it bouncing on into there. We'll zoom in, but it's going to get bouncy as fuck. I apologize for that, guys. You can see it. There it goes. Good hit, good hit. Alright. And we're going to go select pylon number 2. And looks like we got a T-55 there. We're slaved on over. And we're going to fire one. There she goes. She likes to take a dip when the missile fires, so I'm not sure how you're going to have to approach that terrain-wise to actually make it to where the missile doesn't impact something in front of you. That's dead. Alright, let's go on into pylon 3. Looks like we got a BMP of some type. And we're going to launch one away. This does not have a very far range, but it's very sneaky. You can definitely get up close and not take fire, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's hit pylon 4. Perfect. Last BTR 80. She also does have thermal, which, if I select thermal, brightness, contrast, there is a thermal switch here somewhere. There we go, there's thermal. So you can see stuff a lot better. And I'll fire the last hot. It does have a limited armament, so compared to the killing power of like the KA-50, it's very much lacking. But what it makes up for in that with the RWR and the chance that this thing's gonna have air-to-air missiles at some point in time. Alright, now the difficult part. So we're done with our missiles. We're gonna hop back on over to our pilot seat. Now the fun part about this is everything's an auto-collective, auto-hover. The entire chopper is hovering itself. Now when I take it off of that, it's going to do some really crazy shit. So the first thing I want to do is kind of line up all my controls with everything. You see how everything, you see the red down on the bottom left? That's my controls. The white ones is where everything's set up at that moment. So we are going to try to line up everything as perfect as we can and then cut it off. So here we go, cut it off. Okay, I'm going to turn off the slaved. There we go. Perfectly done. All right, so we're going to turn away, fly off. It's very important to line up everything from the auto hover, your controls with the auto hover, to your actual controls, because the second you release that, it's game over. You're gonna fly all over the place, and it's going to be ridiculous. You will more than likely die. She's a tough bird, and she feels like she wants to kill you at every step of the way. But if you kind of pay attention, and you don't the big thing with choppers is overcompensating. If I start going right hard, I don't want to yoke it left hard. I want to bring it just a little bit left. That seems to be the biggest issue with choppers and people crashing them, is that they end up getting into overcorrecting themselves. Just like the Huey. The Huey is 1,000 times easier to fly than this bird. I'm going to be honest with that. This bird is rough and not for the faint of heart. But like I said, you can turn it onto the easy mode and call it a day there. Or you can be the fearless pilot and try it out in full tilt. Alright, we're going to go try to land her real quick, which is easier said than done. Alright, we're going to lower the collective here just a lot. We're coming in quite high for a landing. We're already slowing down pretty hard. So I'm going to let off the rudders and let her kind of naturally sit to where she wants to go. We're just going to give ourselves a lot of space here. A lot of space. Alright, so we're going to start slowing down here. I'm going to have to give it a little bit of right rudder. A little bit more collective to get her down to where she needs to go. A little bit more collective. She wants to fall out of the sky now, boys. We ain't gonna let that happen. I've literally had 20 minutes with this aircraft, and I can't believe I didn't crash her. Not the greatest landing in the world. Oh, did I speak too soon? Nope. She's still good. She's still good. All right, let's try to do some acrobatics with it. Hold on, I gotta turn off this camera. It's gonna bug me. All right, we're gonna try to do some acrobatics, not aerobatics. What the fuck am I talking about? It definitely takes some getting used to for flyer, for sure. Oh, see how my vertical speed when I took that turn just went haywire? You got to start finding sweet spots for everything. Oh, hey, buddy. Every maneuver requires like a little bit of a sweet spot. And I'm sure when I try to do this loop, we're going to find one. Or need to find one immediately or die, kind of thing. Yeah, we're over RPM hardcore. We're going to need to gain some altitude here. She sounds glorious, though. Love the sound of that. Yeah, we're getting a little close to 100% for our engine power. Sitting at 95 right now. So bring her over just a little bit back towards the airfield. So we're kind of over the airfield here. We're going to push it forward. A little bit more collective. Just a little bit. Oh, we're getting in a danger zone here. We're getting in a danger zone. Okay, ready? We're going to do this. Here we go. Nope. Okay, we're in a spin. We're in a spin. We're losing her. We're losing her. We're losing her. Okay, start pulling up, start pulling up, start pulling up, start pulling up me. Devil dog! We're losing her, Devil! Holy shit, we got her. Holy crap, that was close. That's something you don't want to do. Let's try to bring her really low. Feeling daring. Alright, so far not dead. Instead of so far so good, we're just going to start saying so far not dead. I'm like not even watching where I'm going, I'm just watching the vertical speed. I mean, it's that crazy. Oh. Should probably watch pushing my nose straight into the ground also. Alright, let's see if we can actually land her from like top speed to like now. Ooh. We had her there for a second. Alright, let's try that again. But I gave it too much collective when she started slowing down. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready? And go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We got her, we got her, we got her, we got her. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Evacuate the helicopter! I can't see anything! Evacuate! Oh no! No! Oh god, she's glorious. She is a glorious chopper though. Absolutely glorious. Let me see these pilots. Both look dead. Both look dead. Oh god, just parts everywhere, parts everywhere. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the Gazelle. Definitely a really awesome chopper. Really looking forward to getting some more weapon systems on it and actually employing it in the battle. Right now it's only available for 2.0, which is Nevada, but soon we're going to get the merge and then it'll be able to take it on to 1.5, which will be 2. Whatever, and play it on the Caucasus map. It's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely a nice little support role scout helicopter. Very hard to fly, very awesome. Definitely one of my favorite rotor wings at the moment. Anyways guys, talk to you later. Peace.